joining a crowded market of popular weight loss drugs, including Wegovy and Ozempic.
I think it's great to have yet another option in terms of injectable weight loss drugs. The more drugs that are available, that tends to drive prices down. The more options available out there, the more there will be supply and accessibility.
Dr. Roshani Raj with NYU Langone Health says Zepbound could be the most effective of all the weight loss drugs out there. Clinical trials show it helped people drop almost a quarter of their body weight in less than a year and a half, and most experienced only minor gastrointestinal side effects. The weekly injection costs roughly $1,000 a month and works by mimicking a hormone that curbs appetite and reduces food intake, like the drugs already on the market. It also mimics another hormone that may improve how the body breaks down sugar and fat.
It seems to have a little bit of a higher efficacy.
There's also new research presented this weekend at the American Heart Association conference showing tirzepatide, the active ingredient in Zepbound, and semaglutide, the active ingredient in Ozempic and Wegovy, may help reduce heart issues. But despite the promises of these drugs, they all can have short-term side effects, including nausea, constipation, and diarrhea. And the long-term side effects are not fully known.
This is not meant for the person who sort of wants to casually lose 5-10 pounds. We don't necessarily think it's worth taking some of the risks, some of which are known, some of which are unknown.
But with 70% of Americans now obese or overweight, some patients, like Alexis, facing critical health issues, say it's a risk worth taking.
Before, it was very hard for me to even walk up the steps, take a brisk walk, go grocery shopping. Now I can go take a hike through the mountains and not be out of breath. This is not a diet for me. This is a lifestyle change.
And Liz joins me now live. Liz, good morning. These drugs are showing staggering results, as you say, but they also are really expensive. So could FDA approval bring insurance companies around to cover them?
Hey, Willie, good morning. Yeah, that's really a big question right now. As you mentioned, all of these drugs right now are so expensive. And so because of that, they're simply out of reach for many Americans. For instance, Zepbound is priced at roughly $1,000 a month. By comparison, Ozempic is about $900 a month. Wegovy is the most at $1,300 a month. And many healthcare plans, including Medicare, are not covering the costs of these drugs right now. Now, a recent survey about 500 employers found that just 25% of them cover these medications. But as they become more popular, it does seem like things may be shifting. That survey also found that by next year, the number of those employers planning to cover these drugs could nearly double to 43%. Willie?
Popular and effective at getting at this obesity crisis in our country. So interesting. Liz, thanks so much. We appreciate it. Coming up next here.